Alright, BG family, salute to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Salute to life. Salute to, you know what I'm saying, just trying to figure shit out. It's been a minute. I ain't talked to y'all in a while, but that's because there ain't been no news really worth talking to y'all about, right? But I'm making a video, so obviously there's some shit I want to chop up with y'all. In my opinion, it's good ass news. I don't know if y'all watched one of the last videos I made a couple days ago, but I was calling in question the lightweight tournament. It was looking like shit may not be happening. A lot of the news and reports coming off, shit was looking iffy, sketchy. But remember in that same post, I said, when it comes to these type of things, how much can you trust the media? Obviously not fully, because a lot of times when it comes to negotiations and reports coming out saying that one side doesn't want to sign, another side wants more money, a lot of times it's just leverage and it's just trying to kind of put more pressure on the other promotional team. Well, that's looking like the case, y'all. Looks like the lightweight tournament is back and it's jumping. There's been reports as of today, Teofimo Lopez and Vasiliy Lomachenko has reached an agreement for October, mid-October to be exact. Now, so we don't have a specific date. And as always, you know, you still got to keep that little skeptical eye out when you don't get an actual specific date. But as of now, it's reports that they have finally agreed on the money. And it all just kind of comes down to the signing of the contract and getting that specific date. But it's looking like we're going to have that in October of this year. So that's going to be dope. I'm going to be really interested to see how high-level boxers, their performance is in comparison to how their performance is with fans. Because in my opinion, I think having no fans is actually, it's not as beneficial. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we get the same type of pop from fighters without that extra adrenaline rush. So I'm definitely interested to see how the top performing boxers, if they fight any different when it comes to having no fans in the arena. And then we also got reports of Ryan Garcia and Luke Campbell. They have verbally agreed on November as their date for their fight. They said they're supposed to let us know later in the week, probably the end of this week, if it's going to be in the US or UK. And then also they're going to give us a date probably by like early next week. And that's a specific date, but they have agreed verbally on November for Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. So my question is this, y'all. Now that it seems like the lightweight tournament is going, and by the way, I got another video that I'm going to throw to y'all because Devin Haney's looking like he's going to have an opponent in October. I'll talk about that later, though. But when it comes to these two matchups, you know what I'm saying, what do you think we're going to have an upset when it comes to Teofimo Lopez and Loma? Who you got winning for that? And who you got winning for Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell, you know what I'm saying? And then also, which of the two fights are you more excited to see? You more excited to see Ryan Garcia finally being tested, you know what I'm saying? Have a pretty, obviously it's going to be his hardest opponent that he's ever had. So I'm really interested in seeing how he, you know, does there. And especially if the fight somehow ends up being in the UK. Now, see, I don't see that happen. I feel like Golden Boy Promotions is going to do their best to try and keep it in the US of A, especially since, in my opinion, Ryan Garcia is the A side of that. But if it does happen to be in the UK, how do you feel like Ryan Garcia will perform? But my biggest question is, of those two, which ones are you more excited to see? Garcia versus Campbell or Teofimo Lopez versus Lomachenko? And let me know which of the two fights you think is going to be more competitive. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I'm happy to hear that both of the fights looks like it's going to be made. It looks like we're going to have a hell of an end of the year when it comes to combat sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real with you. When it comes to UFC, MMA side of the game, a lot of people have been loving it, right? They've been loving the no fans, all that type of shit. Me personally, I haven't really. So I'm hoping that boxing, you know what I'm saying? This is the energy, in my opinion, when I'm watching these fights, the energy is a lot different with no fans up in that joint. So either way it goes, I still want to see these fights, still want to see it popping. Let me know what y'all feel about both of those looking like that they're going to be happening. Like I said, Lomachenko versus Lopez, that's going to be going on in October, mid-October. Then we got Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell in November. And obviously it's going to be a tourney, so the winner of those will sooner or later face each other if they continue to win. So salute to y'all. Salute to the people who's been supporting the channel. Salute to the new subscribers, you know what I'm saying? And keep, you know, hitting that subscribe button, that like button, you know what I'm saying? Drop comments, whether you fuck with me or you don't. As long as you're watching the video, that's all I care about. BG all day.